What is up, guys? Wolfgang here. So today I want to talk about the Volta GIga 200 watt charger. Now, I bought the Volta GIga when it was being crowdfunded, so it was a fairly long time ago. Now it's on full release, but well, I received it until not too long ago, so we'll talk about that in a second. Now, real quick, Volta is not sponsoring this video, and I don't think they would want to after my thoughts I'll give today, but let's get into it. So in terms of looks, I really like what the Volta GIga looks like. Both the 200 and the 130 watt have a very similar design. The 130 watt is just a bit smaller. This is the 200. Yeah, it's a really compact charger. Still large because it's 200 watts, of course, but it's compact and it has the flip out connector, which I enjoy. So yeah, I really like the looks, except this glossy side right here. As you know, I really don't like glossy products, but yeah, it looks really nice. I like the design, and no gripes about that. However, when I did receive the product, it did arrive with some, I don't know if I'd call it smudges or like specks. Let's see if I can close up here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like some dots and something there, some smudge, some whatever that I did not do, and I don't know where that happened. I mean, I guess it was crowdfunded when I bought it, so there were some imperfections, but not ideal regardless. Now, in terms of function, it has several output combinations, as it has 3 USB-C ports and 1 Type-A port, but while using only 1 Type-C port, it can do 100 watts. If you use 2 Type-C ports, it can do 200 watts total, 100 each. So it's a really great charger if you have large, 2 laptops, for example. This can charge both of them if they need the 100 watts as well. It can basically just charge anything, period. And it does support Samsung Superfast Charging 2.0, which is somewhat important for me. Now, in terms of extras, I did buy a couple. I bought the official case to cover it. I bought some extensions as well as a travel adapter over here. I believe this, I don't actually have no clue where this one's from, but I also have a UK one. And, these you kind of just hook on right here as such. And, it makes your cable longer, or makes it able to plug into a different kind of plug. And you got to pull it off not too nicely to unplug it. Now, I could have also gotten Volta cables, which have the magnetic insert that you put in your phone, and the cable is magnetic, so you just get it close to there and it plugs in and charges, etc. Now, in terms of price, it's around $100 right now. I definitely bought it for a more expensive price than that, so I'm not too happy. At the time, it sounded really exciting, and I wanted to give it a try. In terms of annoyances, this is where we get, into it. I have quite a couple. So first of all, as I said, it did arrive somewhat scuffed up, damaged, or smudged, I don't know, with several imperfections. But my main issue was with the arrival time. So I should have known, because it was crowdfunded, it would take some time to arrive and so on and so forth. But it took really long. We're talking about 8 months, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy that was leading the crowdfunding did give several explanations of why it was taking longer. He was very communicative. He'd answer questions and so on and so forth. But the point is, it took really long to arrive, much more than I expected. So long so that I actually ordered this while I was still using laptops and hadn't built my desktop, which is why I wanted this charger, to be able to, charge my laptop on one port, charge the tablet on another, and my phone on the other. So 100, 45, 25, and maybe, I don't know, earbuds or something, 200 watts, it would definitely be able to do it. Even charging at max for all of them, which would never happen, but it would be able to do it. So that was why I really wanted this charger. But it took so long to arrive that I built a desktop computer. My tablet only consumes 45 watts. My phone only consumes 25. And they have great battery life now. So I don't need to charge as often, which means I don't need to charge all of them at the same time. So this device starts to become kind of useless for my use case. For some people, it might be ideal. But for my use case, this is way too much. I can survive with this 45 watt charger from Anker. I'll leave a link over here on the video I made for it. This is more than I need, really. I can survive with this happily. This is excessive. I don't need it. And it arrived way too late for when I wanted it. So yeah, that's an issue. Now, currently it might arrive, in a standard shipping time. So if you're interested, this is a great charger. But for my use case and my experience was just really negative. So just not for me. So in conclusion, this thing is overkill for most people. You need to have like 2 laptops, or what I thought would be my situation, a laptop, a tablet, and a phone charging simultaneously. Otherwise, this is extremely overkill. I don't recommend it in that case if you don't have all of that, or 2 laptops or something like that. This thing is a good charger. I'm not banging it. I'm not saying it's a terrible charger. I'm just saying I had a bad experience with it and I don't need it right now, or anymore. So that's why it's getting a negative for me in terms of a review. But if you have 2 laptops, or like I said, the combination of laptop, tablet, phone, and I don't know, earbuds or something, this is good. It'll be able to charge everything simultaneously if that's what you need. And yeah, in case you don't, look for something else. I mean, for me personally, the most I'll ever need is the Anker 737, which I have a video over here. I highly recommend you check that out if you're interested in this, as depending on your use case, you don't always need to charge everything simultaneously. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Oh, also, the case isn't really great for charging a travel adapter and the charger itself at the same time. Maybe with thinner cables it would work. But anyways, thanks for watching. Leave comments, any questions, and yeah, have a great day.